Dateline 1914. Our heroes find themselves in the midst of the First World War. Our hero, Paul Baumer, finds himself in the Western Front. We find him waiting for food at camp.
Hey, open up, we're starving out here.
I am not feeding until all 150 men are here.
150 men? 70 of them have died over the past 2 weeks fighting.
Do you want? Fine, give me a second.
So greedy.
Here are your rations for today.
Thanks.
Okay. Now let's go, Paul.
Okay. So Mueller, you got any cigarettes on you?
Yeah, I tried with our commander. Get my training spot going. He gave me 40 of them. You want one?
Yeah, sure, dude. Hit me up. Dude, did you hear about Kimmeridge?
Oh, they're saying to St. Joseph's or something like that.
Okay. Dude, we should go see him. He's probably lonely.
That's a good idea. I want his boots. Maybe I can get them from him. Let's go.
Hey, does anyone know where Kimmeridge is?
He's over here.
How you doing?
Hey, buddy. You all right?
I'm not gonna see my family again.
Aw, dude, don't say that. You know you will. You'll make it back home.
Will I know?
Yeah, you will.
He's gonna need an amputated leg, guys. We need to move him.
All right. Let's do that.
At this moment, I remember seeing something out in no man's land. A man who ended up dying only because we lacked the ability to go and save him.
Dude!
Oh, he's been hit in the eye. Are you okay? Dude, he's dead. We gotta retreat.
Yeah, get out of here.
Retreat.
Dude, I can't believe he got hit.
I know, dude. He done got shot in the eye. My God, he's alive.
Holy cow.
Guys!
We're over here. We're over here.
Where?
Over here. Come forward.
This is the first subtopic for Ben, describing the hopelessness in war. In this scene, the heroes hear and see a man caught in no man's land. He was knocked out from an eye wound, but he is stranded out there. He had only been knocked unconscious. Because he could not see, and he was mad with pain, he failed to keep under cover, and so was shot down before anyone could go and fetch him in. This clearly shows they could do nothing to save their comrade, and are forced to watch him die. This angers the group, and they turn on their commanding officer to vent their frustration, but become enveloped in hopelessness.
Oh my God, you done got shot twice. Get in there, buddy.
It's gonna be all right.
Dang, these English boots are really cool.
Now, for Spencer's first subtopic about how war has filled soldiers with greed.
This scene where Kimmeridge gets amputated is important because it shows how the war has turned the soldiers into greedy people. This is shown by the quote, "I promise him to come back in the morning." Mueller talks of doing so too. He's thinking of the lace-up boots and means to be on the spot. Kimmeridge groans. He is feverish. While Kimmeridge is suffering from his injury and will have to get his leg amputated, Mueller can only think about how much he wants Kimmeridge's boots. Mueller and Kimmeridge were in the same class in high school and have been friends for quite some time, yet Mueller still only thinks of the boots in his friend's time of need. Another example of how greed has had a negative toll on the soldiers is in the quote, "In himself man is essentially a beast, only he butters it over like a slice of bread with a little decorum." The army is based on that. One man must always have power over the other. This is a good example of how greed negatively affects the soldiers because it shows how their commanders have become greedy for power and treat the others poorly in order to stay in charge. Therefore, supporting the claim of how the war has turned the soldiers into greedy people.
Poor Kimmeridge.
It's just gonna have to happen. All right. It's okay, soldier. You won't feel a thing.
Later.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Yeah, this is you for messing with us! Yeah! We like these English.
Now, Spencer's second subtopic about how war has caused them to be more violent to their own allies.
Another way the war has caused soldiers to live terrible lives is shown through the actions it has influenced them to do. such as the actions in this scene of violently abusing their leader Himmelstas, which can also be found on pages 48 and 49 in the book. This is a good example because it shows how the war is no longer just between the countries, but also between individuals who fight for the same side. The war has caused them to be so miserable that the soldiers have started to take out their anger and suffering on their superiors by beating them. This supports how their actions have caused them to live terrible lives on the front.
We're getting shelled. Also, we're getting gassed.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm just doing a thing for video. Sir, I just need.
Leave!
Okay.
Oh no, we're getting gas! Quick, throw your gas masks!
Do you know how to put yours on?
No.
Here. There, good. He's dead.
Oh, dude, I can't believe we just got shelled and gassed.
I mean, no, we lost even more of our original 150 men.
Dude, I don't even know
tragic.
what would happen if we came across something here that was
I
wounded.
couldn't imagine what we'd have to do. I hear someone.
There he is.
End my suffering!
Oh, dude, I'm glad we obliged.
Now, for Spencer's next subtopic about how war has caused them to live horrible lives.
Another way All Quiet on the Western Front enlightens readers on the terrible lives led by the soldiers is by the experiences and the choices they have to make. One of the choices they have to make is shown in the scene where they almost shoot the injured soldier to spare him of his misery. This event is also summed up in the quote, "We don't know if he understands. He whimpers like and plucks at us, don't go away." Cat looks around and whispers, "Shouldn't we just take a revolver and put an end to it?" The fact that a brand new soldier who is forced to fight has experienced being shelled is already terrible, but then the soldiers also have to decide his fate, which no one should have to do. Eventually, the soldiers decide to let him live due to the citizens watching them, but the fate of how the soldiers died was left on their shoulders, therefore supporting the claim that the war caused soldiers to live terrible lives on the front due to their experiences.
Oh, wait a minute. We can't now. There's someone watching.
My finger!
We're not killing him, we're putting him on a stretcher.
Yeah, don't go. The guns are going down. Okay, here we go. Here we go. No.
Wait, can I cap him later, though?
End
3 a.m., but we can't sleep. Let's defend our bread from the rats.
Anything but the rats. Oh no! Rats! Sit back! Sit back! No! No!
Quick, take off the parts that the rat touched.
I touched all of it.
I'm sorry, Paul.
Now, Spencer's third subtopic about how war has caused them to suffer from starvation and deprivation.
Another way how the terrible lives of the soldiers are shown throughout All Quiet on the Western Front is by the food shortage problems they face. In the past scene, it is shown how Paul and his comrades can't afford to sleep or rest because if they take their eyes off their small amount of bread, then the rats will eat it and the soldiers would have nothing to eat in the morning. Even when they do stay up and guard the bread, the rats still manage to get some of it, as explained by the quote, "We cannot afford to throw the bread away, because then we should have nothing left to eat in the morning, so we carefully cut off the bits of bread that the animals have gnawed." This quote and scene supports the claim of how food shortage problems cause them to live terrible lives because it caused them to lose sleep and food, therefore making them tired and hungry, forcing them to fight on no sleep and empty stomachs.
No! Hey, so what's going on right now?
We're getting shelled. A lot.
Day 2.
Hey, are we still getting shelled?
Yeah.
I don't like cells.
Day 3.
Hey, what time is it?
Sally sells she shells on the seashore shell o'clock.
Day 4.
No!
You can't leave.
No, it's too
Hey,
dangerous!
you think you leave the love shack? No one leaves the love shack.
Beat him up. Beat him up.
Yeah. Screw you.
I'm sorry.
Eventually.
Do it. I'm out. I ain't doing it.
Hey, you can't
Can't
leave.
leave.
Ah,
Danger.
A few moments later.
they're shelling behind us.
This is the second subtopic for Ben, describing the frantic panic the soldiers went through on the line as they were shelled. In this quote, we hear about a soldier who is driven mad by the bombardments. Though he races and his eyes roll, it can't be helped. We have to give him a hiding to bring him to his senses. We do it quietly and mercilessly, and at last he sits down quietly. These bombardments were akin to mind games. They broke the opposing forces and forced them to make a move. This happened for months and impacted all involved.
We can storm the French line now. Let's go. Yeah, eat, boys. Hey, you didn't salute me. Why was I supposed to salute me? I'm a higher rank than you. So go back there. You didn't need it. In front of all these people. Salute me. There you go. Jeez, man. Hello, father. Hello, brother. Hello, mother. I'm back from the war.
Well, you might as well return to the war because I have the cancer. I got here from this electrophoresis, and now I'm gonna die.
This is the third subtopic for Ben, describing the changes in life on the home front. Paul learns that home has changed in his absence. His mother's illness drives him close to the breaking point, farther than anything on the front drove him. I bite my pillow. I grasp the iron rods of my bed with my fists. I ought never to have come here. His mother's illness strips him of his morale, and he has to find it deep within himself to continue the fight.
I hate you.
Life here in Germany is almost as miserable as it was in war. You have people here who are starving.
I'm so hungry.
Poor man. A major didn't even want me to be in the army. Well, throw off my uniform. You have people here who are dying of thirst.
I'll give you these flowers for some water, please.
No water for you. Oh, I wish I'd almost never even left the war. Germany's awful now. Hello, Mother. I have returned.
Why?
I have been called upon to rejoin the war effort.
Well, sucks to suck. What do you want?
Do you have anything for me?
I got some food. You want that?
Yes.
All right, we'll take it.
Score.
Mama. I hate you.
This is terrible. These people are being enslaved, imprisoned. It's their countries that are at war, not them. Why are they forced to be starved like
Give
this?
me food.
This is terrible.
How'd you get over the fence?
It's horrible that you guys are being in prison like
You're
this.
so nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Let us out.
Yeah, I'm not going to let you out, but we're going to play a little game.
A game? Okay.
Have you ever heard of Would You Rather?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Play
would
that
you
one.
rather get your This I Believe essays graded or escape from prison?
Essays.
Essays. For sure.
Food.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to be
Food.
leaving. So, you know, I kind of drink half of this, so y'all can take a sip and drink it.
What the hell are you gonna say to us? Oh, food.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to take that back now.
No.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gone, so see y'all.
Thank you so much, kind sir. What kind of German says y'all, you son of a... Okay, you four. Cat. Mueller. You two. You're gonna go over to that abandoned city over there. You're gonna stay there for a couple days, and you're gonna report back to me. It's a suicide mission, but I need you to do it.
Hey, sir. Wait.
Call...
Hold your horses. I volunteer as tribute. Come on, bring it on. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's friends.
Yeah.
Call the...
I like dying.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
It's nice to have all this food.
I know, right? There's so
Thank
much.
God we raided all this house.
Make pancakes, Paul.
Make pancakes? Okay, I'm out of this.
Pass the cigarettes.
Oh, man, I got you. Don't worry.
Hey, how about you go roast the pigs?
I'll do that.
Here you go. Cigarette for you, cigarette for you.
It's nice to finally relax.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, those pancakes with legs are gonna be so good.
I know.
Dude, I cannot wait. I am so.
I'm really.
Oh no, we're being shelled. We're being
shelled.
shelled. Oh no, we gotta go. Finish the pancakes. Finish the pancakes.
Okay,
Are you done?
sure
Are
thing
you
with
done?
us? No, I'm not done. Hurry!
We're being shelled still.
Hurry! You're done!
Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna check these 3 soldiers.
Crop, you should like not
That
die.
is way too expensive to fix.
Dying's like not cool.
We're gonna put you in the dining room with the other
I don't
guys.
want to die. No, I can be fixed.
Nope.
I'm fixable.
Crop, don't
No!
I'm sorry.
No!
Crop, don't die.
I don't want to die.
Crop, don't die. Don't die, Crop. No, crop my boy. Don't die.
God, your knee. You must have got
Hey.
shelled pretty hard.
Doctor, he's straight up died. This boy.
His pulse is gone. He's dead.
Oh no!
I'll have to put him in the dining room with the other dead bodies.
Oh no!
It's so crazy how we're the last two alive, you know?
Yeah, you know, right? That's pretty crazy.
I feel like we're best friends.
Oh! Oh, shell! Oh! I sure hope Cat is alive because he's my only friend left. Oh! Hey!
Don't leave me! Leave behind, I'm not gonna make it! Oh!
Oh no! Cat better be okay. Yeah, here, bud. I'm gonna drag you through the steel. Hey! Yo, medic! Here, bud. Is he dead or what? No, survive, Cat. You'll be okay.
That SOB is almost as dead as your movie.
I feel so safe in this trench. Nothing can hurt me here. Oh, snap. It's a flower.
Yeet! Oh!
This is Ben's final subtopic, describing how everything they did in the war will change not only Paul and his friends, but a generation of the entire world. Had we returned home in 1916, out of the suffering and the strength of our experience, we might have unleashed a storm. Now if we go back, we will be weary, broken, burnt out, rootless, and without hope. These soldiers have a home in their country, but they realize as the war draws to a dramatic close that they don't have a home in time itself. Everything was in vain.
What was that? No, stop it! I'm gonna push you off now.
I am victorious.
Hear, 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 hear. I request that all clansmen gather in the market tomorrow.
Klansmen! I have summoned you here today because my wife has been killed from another village. Okakwo, I choose you to go to that village and bring us back one virgin and one young man.
That shall be done.
As long as Ikemifuma is in this household, he will never be like my father.
Oracle, why are my crops so bad?
Because you're old, you're fat, and you're lazy!
Unoka, I want to borrow 400 yam seeds from you to increase my yield production.
You know what? I like you. 400 you said?
Yes.
Here you are.
Thank you very much.
We see his two locusts frolic in a nearby field. But little do they know, we have two hunters over here waiting to pounce on their prey. They decide to sneak up and see if they can take them out. Unfortunately for them though, the locusts notice them. They initiate the chase! They must catch the locusts! They hone in on this one.
Got him! We got him!
They've caught their prey. The other one escapes into the nearby woods though.
Alright guys, welcome back to our youtube.com prank channel. See that idiot over there? He thinks we're gonna take him back to the village, but actually, we're gonna slaughter him. So yeah, excited to go back to your village?
I'm really excited. It's been a while.
Been a while.
Can't wait to see my mom again.
Oh wait, what's that over there?
dead! They're killing me!
This is Kevin's first quote about how Ike Ifuma is killed by Okonkwo.
This quote is also from the narrator. Okonkwo heard Ikemefuna cry, "My father, they have killed me," as he ran towards him. Dazed with fear, Okonkwo drew his machete and cut him down. He was afraid of being thought weak. This quote depicts Okonkwo fighting a one-on-one battle against fear, causing him to act hastily and dealing the killing blow to Ikemefuna. This meant that in a way, fear won against him, which would mean that he would be against weakness even more, which explains his participation in his son's death. As shown, over time, his fatal flaw is taking over his actions.
Wait, wasn't this scene supposed to have machetes, not guns?
It's Nerf or nothing!
I haven't eaten or slept in 3 days now. What's wrong with me? Why do I feel so sad? In the past, I've killed 5 men, taken their heads as trophies, and I felt nothing. And for killing a boy, I feel this depressed? Like a shivering old woman right now.
This is Kevin's second quote on the aftermath of Ike Ifuma's death.
This quote was from Okonkwo himself. "When did you become a shivering old woman?" Okonkwo asked himself. "You, who are known in all the 9 villages for your valor in war, how can a man who has killed 5 men in battle fall to pieces because he has added a boy to their number? Okonkwo, you have become a woman indeed." This quote shows Okonkwo being consumed by weakness. It is very ironic that even with Okonkwo avoiding weakness all his life, he is still consumed by it in the very end. The reference to a shivering old woman confirms his weakness and also shows his waning confidence. What'd I do? What is my fate?
My dad doesn't.
Why are you here right now?
She's braiding my hair!
You should be making supper right now.
This is Alex's first quote. My first quote is Okonkwo talking to himself. He says, no matter how prosperous a man was, if he was unable to rule his women and children, and especially his women, he was not a man. This quote shows how Okonkwo is putting down his own wife and children. Him saying that he must rule his women and children shows that he does not respect them at all, which is interesting because Okonkwo wants respect. As he states in the beginning of the book, he does not want to be his father. So if he's unable to respect his own peers, how can they respect him? This first example shows how culture can undermine other people.
Okonkwo, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, you can't hurt someone. It's the weak of people.
This is Kevin's third quote about how Okonkwo rules his household with a heavy hand.
This quote was from the narrator. Okonkwo's first son, Noye, was just 12 years old, but was already causing his father great anxiety for his incipient laziness. At any rate, this was how it looked to his father, and he sought to correct him by constantly nagging and beating. And so, Noye was developing into a sad-faced youth. This quote shows that with Okonkwo ruling his household with an iron fist, he is turning away from affection, showing no love towards his family. This lack of affection would lead to his anger issues at times, which would lead to his downfall. Okonkwo can be seen as a tragic hero because his fear of failure would trigger a series of chain reactions that would eventually lead to his downfall.
But you're gonna have a bad harvest.
It's okay.
Oh, fuck.
It's okay.
Enzima, what is wrong?
I'm sick, father.
Medicine man, help my daughter!
I have arrived.
Please, help! She is very sick.
Do you wish for me to perform my magic on her?
Yes, please save her.
Swiggity, swoogity! Ah!
Did it work? Okay, are you okay? Thank God you're here.
Yes, thank me, I'm here. I am the oracle of the hills and the caves, and I have come to save your daughter.
Oh, she's really sick, and I think I'll be able to treat her.
So you don't want my help?
No.
You dare defy the gods again?
Okay, you can treat her.
Yes, darn right. I want to treat her. Come on. Let's go.
Later.
Is she well?
More or less.
What's her condition right now, though?
More or less good.
Okay, that's good to know. She needs to rest.
Godly stuff out of here.
My poor father. He was such a great warrior. He won so many battles for our clan. We'll never be the same without him.
Oh no! No!
That was an accident!
Okonkwo, what have you done?
That was an
You
accident!
killed a fellow clansman! Give me your gun! You are now banished from our clan forever!
Welcome.
Hey, Uncle!
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome to my luxurious home.
Wow, this is really comfortable.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, can I use your land to rebuild my yam farm?
Yeah. I don't see any reason why not. Go for it.
Why, thank you.
Oh, guys. Did you get the village right over there?
Yeah.
Some white dude just like killed everyone.
This is Alex's second quote. My second quote is a conversation between Okonkwo and another man. The other man says, "We have heard stories about the white man who came with powerful guns and strong drinks and took slaves away across the sea, but no one thought the stories were true." This quote shows that the villagers are unaware of the threat that faces them. Their culture is not advanced with the rest of the world, so they are ignorant to view these stories as just a bunch of myths. This lack of understanding throughout the culture will lead them to their inevitable downfall.
Iron horse.
Iron horse?
I know, right?
Oh my god, they have an iron horse!
Hello, Elder.
What do you want?
I, a missionary, would like to request a plot of your land.
I shall give it to you. I shall give you the forest yonder. Little does he know it's evil.
This is Alex's third quote. My third quote is a conversation between a missionary and the clan elders. The quote says, and I'm paraphrasing, "They asked for a plot of land to build their church. Let us give them the portion of the evil forest." This quote shows how the villagers' culture is influencing their decision in a bad way. They think the evil forest will kill them, but since that's a stupid belief, the missionaries do not die. This surprises the elders and makes them think the missionaries are some godlike people. The clan's culture is what allows the missionaries to break into their lives and into their own culture and bring the villagers their own downfall.
Thank you so much. You won't regret it.
Oh, you will. You will.
Later.
Hello, elders.
Wait a minute, you're not dead yet?
No, why?
I mean, you're not supposed to be dead. You're supposed to be a fit young lad.
Anyway, I was wondering if you guys want to join Christianity with me.
I'm down.
What?
Sweet.
No, you can't do that. What about our religion?
No!
Don't worry. I know how to beat the white men. By using force.
No, Okonkwo, your ideas are dumb. You're banished from the clan. Vamoose, boy!
Now the seventh day, God said, "Let there be life."
Hey, that's hokey. I don't want to believe that nonsense.
We'll build hospitals and schools.
And
Multiple of them. And, Okonkwo, your daughter can be one of the teachers.
What? That will never happen! I'll kill you!
Oh,
dude, think of the schools, man.
No! No! No!
You guys are under arrest! You're under arrest! If you do not pay the bounty, we will kill your leaders.
I didn't care about the leaders anyway.
It's all over now. I have no more dignity, no one respects me, and I've become just like my father.
This is Kevin's final quote about how Okonkwo committed the suicides.
This quote is from the narrator. Then the commissioner came to the tree from which Okonkwo's body was dangling, and they stopped dead. In the film, Okonkwo shot himself, but in the book, he hung himself. This quote shows Okonkwo's decision to commit suicide because of his weakness and loss of pride, resulting in having a personality like his father. Suicide is an action that disobeys the ways of his village. This shows the importance of weakness to Okonkwo, such that it is more important than his village's religion. Also, his waning pride that leads to his death shows that Okonkwo's truly a tragic hero.
What do we do with the Reverend? I don't care. You guys can do what you want. But I know I'm going to call my book now. The Pacification of the Primitive Tribes of Lower Niger.
This is Alex's final quote. My final quote, which is also the final line in the book, states, said by the commissioner, he had already chosen the title of the book. After much thought, The Pacification of the Primitive Tribes of Lower Niger. This quote shows how ignorant the missionaries are. There are two things wrong with this quote. First being, using the word pacification shows that the Christians felt that the native people were just a bunch of wild animals that needed to be tamed. The second thing was when the commissioner said Lower Niger. This is false. They are not in Lower Niger, they're in Nigeria. His title of his book shows how the Christian culture does not respect people that in their own eyes are lesser than them.